Hello, my name is Nathalie Cañón, and I'm going to talk about the effects of technology on the environment. Um, Technology has always been a quite important part of our lives through history, even from the very beginning, because then we used to be nomads. So this means we used to just walk around looking for shelter and food. But then the invention of agriculture made it possible for us to settle down and enjoy some free time to invent more and create new things. Things such as the print, for instance. This was a major invention for us because it made it possible for us to spread the knowledge to the world through paper. So technology has always brought advantages for us as a human society. For instance, some of the advantages, we can see them in the field of traveling and transportation. We are nowadays able to travel across the world in just a few hours on a plane. This is something we didn't imagine some years ago, some centuries ago, but now it's quite normal for us. We are also used to communication tools. We can speak to people and talk to people in the other side of the world just by texting them or sending an email, and we can do this in no time. This wasn't possible in other times, and we are now used to these kind of things. With the advantages, there are also some disadvantages in this field because of the current system we are living in. For this system to work, it's important for us to consume all the time many things. So the people who are selling things to us are worried about selling things constantly. So they create things that are not built to last for many years, but they are supposed to last a few years or a few months, or in the case of, for instance, fast fashion, they are supposed to last some weeks. The problem with this is the fact that for us to create or these devices or these clothes, we need some resources, and these resources are contaminating water in poor countries, or they are making us extract materials from the earth, which also contaminates the water and makes the living for these people in these societies, it makes it very hard because they are being exploited. So this has made or this has created a really big problem in the world, and one of the biggest signs of issues now it's the global warming or climate change. Through the years, we've been able to see that the kind of exploitation we are making on the earth is making the earth get warmer and warmer, and this is going to be a major problem over time because we are making a big, for instance, we are making animal species to go extinct, and these species are necessary for us to have a balance on the world. We need those species to live. So this is going to create a really big problem for us in the future, and even now we are seeing it through natural disasters. They are every time more frequent. And it's now time to do something about it. We have been creating some protocols since some years ago, but the changes haven't been quite visible. Scientists say that we have now up until 2030 to do something about it, but it hasn't been quite important what we've been doing. But we are supposed to have time still to reverse the damage we've been doing to the planet. For this, we are supposed to do some kind of things so that we can reverse this climate change. For instance, it would be quite important, I think, to create policies around the world, especially with the with the developed countries, such as the US, which are the most contaminant places on Earth. These policies should tax the people who are contaminating the most, and this should incentivize them to try and look for some ways to use renewable energies, for instance, to make their industries work. It's also important to make the community aware of this problem and this issue, because we need to stop just like consuming so much and trying to buy things with better quality more than just by quantity. All the time, every day, we are just buying things we don't need. This is quite important too. And another major thing that's been contributing to this climate change is the meat consumption. So it will be a good thing to just eat a little bit less meat, because cows contaminate a lot. And that's it. I think we all need to be aware of this issue, so that we all can contribute in a way, just by doing little things every day. And we need to push our politicians also, because the change needs to be addressed by the biggest industries in the world. So I think that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.